Built in a barn, run like a boss, my small-town American empire. I wasn't born into business. I was born into Maple Grove, Minnesota, a small town with fewer people than a stadium crowd, where Friday nights meant bonfires and Sundays were for church and chores. My family ran a dairy farm. Before I ever sent an email, I milked cows at 5 a.m. Before I pitched clients, I fixed fences with frostbitten hands. We didn't talk about startups, we talked about how to survive another season. But maybe that's where my real training started. Hook. You don't need a boardroom to learn business. Sometimes the barn teaches you everything you need to know. At 19, while working on the farm, I started selling handmade leather belts online, just as a side hustle. I used scraps from an old saddle and posted blurry pictures on eBay. I sold 2 belts in the first month. That tiny sale lit something in me. Within a year, I launched a website called Rust Belt Goods. I worked out of our garage. I still helped on the farm during the day and sewed leather at night. I couldn't afford ads, so I taught myself digital marketing using YouTube and free blogs. Hook. Small-town kids don't wait for permission. They figure it out and get to work. Fast forward 5 years. Rust Belt now ships to all 50 states. I employ 14 people, most of them from Maple Grove. We have a design studio just 3 blocks from the field I used to mow. And here's the best part. We stayed true to our roots, handmade, durable, honest craftsmanship. People love our story as much as our products. Hook. In a world chasing fast and flashy, sometimes slow and steady builds the strongest empires. I've spoken at national business conferences, but I still show up in denim and boots. Because that's who I am. And that's who built this. People ask me, what made you think you could start a business from a barn? I tell them, it wasn't about what I had, it was about what I believed. So to anyone sitting in a small town, feeling like their dream is too big, let them laugh. Let them doubt. Then let your empire do the talking. Because where you start doesn't define you. How hard you work after the world stops watching does.